Okay, nice.
And then that's just random stuff.
Okay, how are you from the IE and you're a Rangers fan?
Question number one.
Yeah.
Like, I just jumped right into that.
Yeah, how's that? I'm from the IE too. I went to high school in Pomona, so.
Oh, and I was Riverside.
Yeah.
I honestly, so I've always been a sports fan. My uncle was a huge sports fan, so I picked teams, and he was like, "Oh yeah, root for this guy, root for that guy." I was like, "All right, no worries." Ninth grade, my friend Keith Colangelo was like, "Yo, you need to pick a fucking team." And I was like, "Well, I don't know what one I like." And he goes, "Well, football, I like Kansas City because of Priest Holmes." And I was like, "All right, this is '96, by the way, for anyone that cares." And I'm like, "Yeah, okay, I'll take Priest Holmes." And then he goes, "Well, you know who's really good in baseball?" And I was like, "The Angels." And he's like, "I like the Rangers."
Okay.
And I was like, "Well, I can like both." I literally have two jerseys that are split in half because they play each other, obviously.
They do.
So, American League.
Okay.
Split it in half, and so one half's like the Angels, one half's the Rangers.
Right.
And I rock it.
Okay.
Then I said hockey, I went Buffalo Sabres.
Okay.
And Kings, because my uncle was like, you know, my uncle at the time was like, "No, seriously, if you do that, you're out of the family."
Okay.
Fair enough, but I also have my original red, black, and like the saber with the actual saber, not this blue, yellow bullshit that we got going, but whatever. Let them do what they do. And then what else? What other sport do I watch?
Well, alright, you went to the boxing match this past Saturday.
Yes.
How did you enjoy it?
I loved it. It was fucking awesome.
And it was your first boxing match, right?
It was my first time ever watching a boxing match. It's pretty neat because, the heavyweights actually went all around.
Right.
Kind of cool because I heard like normally heavyweights it's like 3 rounds, somebody got knocked out.
Right. Nice.
So that was pretty cool. It was neat, and then obviously I saw somebody there, Jamal Charles.
Right.
And I freaked the fuck out, and I told
your best player on the best team, on your favorite team. Like.
Exactly. I'm all, I wonder. Now, I will say he made a little snide comment afterwards. He's like, "Porn star." And I was like, "Yes, I tweeted at you. Yes, I follow you." Like, hello.
Right.
And so it was like a big, like, meow to them for being a little brats, but it is what it is. And then he did take a photo with me, so it made me happy.
Nice.
And I made a bet that if somebody gave me the opportunity to get a photo with them, that they would go out of their way to, go ahead and get a tattoo of their name.
Oh, wow.
We're not going to do that.
Okay.
That's bad, no matter what. No names on the body.
Right. Yeah, that's rule number one. Like,
if we see a random lion or tiger come on my body, then they won the bet.
Wow. Okay.
Random, yeah.
Okay, now, have you relocated to Vegas? I follow you on Instagram and Twitter. Have you relocated
I have relocated to Vegas.
How do you like it out here?
You know what? Here's the deal. For some people, it's like, oh yeah, Vegas, it's amazing, it's great. For me, it's like, it's a new place to hide because I'm a hermit.
Right.
And I have friends that run all the promotions for everything. They're like, "You gotta go over here, you gotta go over there." And I'm like, I want to just stay at home.
Stay in your lane. Always stay in your lane. I've been here 10 years. Stay in your lane.
Yeah, I ain't trying to be up anyone ass. Like, I get a lot of celeb fans too, which is cool. I mean, I appreciate it.
Right.
But then they're like, "Well, why don't you want to fuck me?"
Of course.
Well, I'm not a hooker, A. And B, you're just not what I'm into. Sorry.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, how have you liked Vegas? Have you enjoyed Vegas thus far since you moved out here?
Yeah, I do. I work out at LVAC. Like, I was there this morning. There's a fitness guy, Mark Anthony, that works out there, and he's like, I guess I walked past him this morning. He goes, "Looking lean." I was like, "Some asshole said on Twitter I was fat." And he goes, "I know how you feel. Imagine being 3% body fat and people say you're fat."
That's crazy. That's insane.
And I was like, I ain't like that because obviously I got a fat ass.
Right. Now, when you first started out in the industry, did you ever envision this?
No, I didn't. But you know what's funny is like when I got in because I like sex. It is a great money opportunity. And I was like, you know what? I had a good first scene with Voodoo. Julia's season was actually my second scene. That was an awesome scene, and it only got better. So I'm like, why in the world would anyone want to do anything else? It's so much fun. And then I guess my fans were awesome, so they appreciated it. And the best thing I ever was told was, the minute it stops being fun, stop doing it.
Correct.
And just be yourself and have fun.
I feel that. Now, you're a sports person.
Yes.
A lot of people play music before they play sports. you play music before your scenes or on your way to scenes, or is something that pumps you up or get you in the mood, or?
I normally listen to a lot of like hip hop whenever I'm getting ready for a scene.
Okay.
But I don't ever get like anything for like hyping. It's just like some like groove because we obviously are in traffic and shit trying to get to set.
Right.
Right before set, it's normally like whatever is awesome. Like it's cute because a couple girls actually tweeted like Tasha Rain how I put on My Niggas Radio.
Right.
YG, and I was like, hey,
Right.
it's the name of the song.
Right.
But I think after I've taken likes, like no one can say shit. And I dated Prince, so yeah.
Okay. Now, when it comes to dating celebrities, how do you, is that something you would do again, or is that something you have no, like some people are like no celebrities that they don't want to deal with the drama, or would you do that, or what's your take on that?
I've dated 2 celebs. One was a football player, professional, and great guy. It was kind of funny because people would literally stop both of us and be like, Phoenix, and want to be like, hi, and then, you know, it was like, it was neat, it was interesting. But they don't like it whenever you get more attention than they do.
Right.
And like an event like this, oh my god, their ego would be destroyed.
Right. It'd be tough. Now, you bring that up, like, how did you deal with that? Because like when it comes to egos, you know, athletes and celebs have really big egos. How did you deal with that being with someone at the same stature?
I didn't have a problem. I'm all about like, hey, yeah, like that's my guy, and he fucking plays like a beast, like let's go. They don't like it. They're like, well, you know, they only know you because you suck a dick. And I'm like, really? You went there? It's like, how because I'm a fun person, and obviously you like the way I suck dick. That's why you're with me. So shut the fuck up.
Right. I feel that. Now, you know, let's take a look here. So you said you're a quiet person. Of course, I say to yourself, how do you deal with all the thousands of fans?
You know what? Everyone's kind of like different. I mean, obviously some people I remember every time I see them. Some people, like, I have gifts because people understand, like, oh my gosh, she's a Chiefs fan, she's rated for me. It's personal, and they come back every year, and I remember everybody I ever meet. For the most part, I try.
Okay. Now, a lot of entertainers, they don't like this event for whatever reason, whether they don't like the craziness, they don't like speaking to people, whatnot. What is your opinion of the event?
It's awesome. It's amazing. My fans, like, they're so patient too because I have long waits. You know what? You just have to realize, and you set your mind. Like, for me, I set up like a scene. Like, I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna have fun, and I want my fans to have fun.
Gotcha.
And then normally afterwards, I'm like, I need a nap because you know you want to high energy.
It's a job. Yeah.
It is, but it's like you gotta. Plus, your mind's so exhausted because I'm trying to remember names and who likes what and everything else. So.
All right. Now, what's your ideal date? You know?
Okay. My favorite thing to do would be to go to Disneyland, walk on the beach, and then go eat food in a movie. Like that would be amazing.
That's simple. Like that's not that crazy. Like some people, I would assume that you'd have something more drastic than that. Like, it's not that simple.
No, I'm super simple. Like I always laugh because people are just like, I expected you would. I'm like, why? I'm a normal dorky girl. Like there's nothing super crazy about me. I love dinner. Like I could seriously have a whole bunch of friends around me, or just me if I'm seeing somebody right there, and just do dinner and a movie. Like.
Now, how's it dating regular guys? Because you date a celebrity, how does that work out? Because I know it's difficult, but how does that work out?
A lot of people, the number one thing they think is, like, we're after money. Like, we want a guy who's fucking baller ass rich, and that's it. No, like, I've dated guys who, my last, like, boyfriend long term was a welder. And he didn't make anywhere near what I made, right? But he treated me amazing, he made me laugh. I could be myself. He wasn't into sports, that was part of the reason why we didn't work out.
Yeah, I can't work.
It won't. Like, I feel like the man. Well, why do I know all these UFC fighters and shit like that? And you're over here like, who's that?
Yeah, no, it's not gonna work.
And then you get jealous, and I'm like, no, like, I have a lot of fighter friends. Like, Anthony Rumble's one of my good friends. And he's fucking the man. Tyrone Spong is wearing my Penthouse shirt. And, like, doesn't care.
That's how it is.
And like they're my friends. I don't fuck them. I've never had sex with them, but they're just so nice and sweet to me. Like Daniel Pomer is a friend, you know?
That's nice.
So you're just looking at them and it's like you shouldn't be insecure about it, and I don't want to fuck somebody just because they're status. I want a person that's real.
I feel it. Favorite vacation spot?
Favorite vacation spot. Anywhere where there's water or snow.
Okay, so you're like an island person or a mountain person?
Yeah, I went to the Bahamas with Penthouse 4 years ago. I learned to scuba dive there.
Right.
I would love to go back there. I haven't been back. I've been to Puerto Vallarta. That was amazing.
Right.
I go to Big Bear because obviously you just drive up there. It's right fucking there, Arrowhead.
Sure.
And I'll go snowboarding. That's fun.
Okay.
I fall my ass a lot, but I still do it.
As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. Nice. Now, you're Brazzers.
Yeah.
Brazzers.
You said it right first time. I like it.
You are known for going, getting the strap on and going to work.
Yes.
How did that come about?
We're on the girl stuff. I like how you went there.
How did that come about? Like, that's something that you always like doing, or they say, hey, you're gonna do this. Like, how did that come about?
Well, like for strap-on stuff, it's funny because personal life, I'd only met with one girl. It was more of like we make out, like we'll go get a guy and we want to fuck.
Right.
And then on camera, my first one was a three-way, and the girls weren't as nice. They weren't really into girls, and I didn't know about fake sex, obviously.
Right.
So it was awkward, and then they were like, okay, and they're like, strap-on is, you're taller, so we want you to use it. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, because you're going to work. Like, I honestly, like, besides, like, not really, I'd be rolling at the scenes. I'd be dying because you'd be really like.
I'm working like it's my dick, right? I'm like, Miss Martinez, dude, she got it. I had her like, her legs spread open. I'm fucking her, I'm lifting her up, like showing the gape, like, whoa. Oh no, trust me. And that's funny because like I have a lot of awesome fans too that are very like, they're into pegging and they're like guys that like it and girls.
Right.
Obviously, you're like, don't say that one. We're watching sports.
Okay.
But I will say a lot of guys that are athletes like their asses played with, and that's why they like me.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not one of the people. I do radio in 4 different states, so I'm not one of those people. Just on the record.
On record. There's no tongue licking my butthole, no finger.
We don't play those games.
It feels really fucking good to have a girl sit there and tongue you and make her prostate just explode all over her face. But anyway.
Wow. Okay.
He's changing his mind very quickly here.
Now, who do you like working with in the industry? Is there someone that you have to work with, or somebody you demand, like, hey, I gotta work with this person no matter what?
Who's my favorite? There's no boys that like, oh my god, like Manuel's always good, Lex is always good, Prince is always good, Eric Everhart's always good, Tony Rivas is always good, Mick Blue's always good. I'm very like, my guy list is very short. My girl list is kind of like, as long as she's not a bitch, I'll do it. And then I love when I find out later on like they're not into girls, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, watch, I'm gonna make you fucking pay for that shit.
I remember you said something on Twitter one time, you're like, I can tell if it's somebody that's cool or somebody that's not, because if they're not, I'm gonna punish them. I was at work, I started rolling when I saw that.
It's true though, like, I'm not about being fake, and if you're like, oh, don't do this, don't do that, I'm like, you're working with the wrong girl, you got fucking punished today, like, oh. Like I retweeted Anna Fox, I did her first anal.
Right.
And like, we only did toys, and it was cute because like, she thought, I want you to be nice to me. I knew you were like vicious, but you'd be nice. And I told her, well, the best thing about sex, especially with the new person that you're fucking, is it's playtime. I'm not gonna come at you like I would Bonnie Rotten. Bonnie Rotten's gonna come at me like, I'm gonna try and make you bleed.
That bitch crazy.
And you come prepared mentally, you're like, this bitch is trying to take me out.
Right.
And for me, I'm like, I'd rather be soft and sweet and then build up to an intense moment than like, gate for me, bitch, I want to see your goal and like shit like that. No.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, outside of scenes and outside of sports, what do you do to chill?
Movies. Always like, I do photography, so obviously my directing stuff is coming soon for you guys. I like it. But I like to just take pictures of random people, random things. So I'll go to the mall and everyone expects me to be like, oh, off spending money or shit. I'm really just taking pictures of random people walking by.
Okay, so you like people watching it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a total people watcher.
Okay.
Before porn, I used to actually go to Vegas because I was actually
we're 3 hours away, so let's go.
And so I come to Vegas by myself, and I would get a drink, like the big tall one. I'm a lightweight 2-drink drunk. And I would go walk the strip and just people watch and just laugh.
Really?
Yeah. It was neat. And I did literally, I'd park over at like TI, for instance, and then I'd walk down to Luxor, and then I'd taxi normally back up, because that's just a hell of a long walk. And it get cold. Ain't about that life. By the way, I like how there's random people half naked. Like, dude shouldn't be half naked.
No, like, there's way many people in here. Like, it's not that serious. Like,
he's all, do you want my glitter penis? No, I do not.
It smells in here. Like, often you walk around, you guys are awesome, great. But when you walk around, it smells. Like, it really is. You don't be showered and stuff, so yeah.
You know what? I can tell everybody you got one job, okay?
Right,
Go to the store before you come to the convention.
Right.
Buy a fucking Axe spray. It's like $3 and spray yourself down.
I feel you. Now, do you have that problem on scenes on the set? Like, is there
bad hygiene,
yes.
boys and girls?
Yes.
It does happen. The boys, I don't work with any of those, so we're good. Like, Prince comes to set and actually takes a shower before he fucks.
That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed
it's
to be.
like, you know what, I've been working out all day, or I've been in the car.
Right.
Boys is call time. Like, we'll be on set at 8 a.m. Okay, for makeup, hair, and shit.
Right.
Guys don't get to set till like 2, 3.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, you know, I probably went to the bathroom, I probably did this and this and this, and go freshen up.
Right.
Flash Brown did the same thing for me too. So.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Now, you've done a lot of scenes, all different types of things. Is there something that you haven't done that you may want to do in the future?
I know there's a lot of requests for like a gangbang that'll never happen. It's not a fetish or a fantasy. Blow bang, same deal. I'm not a cum fetish. Even though it's funny because like I said that to somebody who I was dating and he's like, "Well, I have a cum fetish." She goes, "Really?" Because Lex came, like missed half your face, and it was the one for Chris Stream for Rawbusters. And he's like, "You went out of your way to go jump on the couch and lick up his cum," and I was like, "Well, it's different. I mean, I was in the moment. But the idea of cum just randomly, no, it should be inside me. That's where cum goes."
Okay.
But T-girl scene would be the one that everyone wants, and like I know a lot of T-girls. I don't know. It's interesting, though.
Okay, fair enough. And last but not least, gonna end it with a sports question. What event have you not gone to that you want to go to?
I have never been to a Chiefs game in Arrowhead Stadium.
How is that possible?
Because my first Chiefs game actually was this year, and it was me with San Diego, and we won. And it was awesome because we won by like 3 points, so I fucking lost my shit.
Right.
But I don't know, it's weird. I plan on going next year. That's what I said last year, but I plan on doing it this year. We're going this next season.
Well, how much spare time do you have? So you're always busy, you're always working.
I'm always shooting, that's the other part. It's like, it's harder. I actually have taken a lot of time off this last like couple months because I just don't have to work, so I'm like, I need the time for me. Right. And like, I'll go visit Jada next month and just hang out in Miami with her because that's my girl. I need my downtime. That bitch be getting high as fuck.
Every time I'm on the gram, she has a blunt rolled up.
I'm like, yo! And it's waiting right beside her too. It's like, yeah, how are you? It's a break time yet? She's looking over at her blunt like, let the blunt go, bitch.
Right. No, that's cool. Well, last but not least, you have a specific type of guy that you like outside of the industry, like there, a specific guy that you like or a guy that you have an ideal image of.
Someone who makes me laugh. Somebody I prefer a guy who's at least the same height as me. Sorry if anyone's shorter. Because you know I like my heels sometimes, but normally I wear like flip flops and tennies. But like I don't know, just I like a happy guy, good personality, and a smile is fucking everything to me.
Okay, nice, very nice. Well, I definitely appreciate it.
Thank you.
I appreciate you setting the time. I know you've been working all day, so I definitely appreciate it.
No worries, baby. All day.
Thank you.